welcome back to today's technical analysis. So for those who managed to attend my advanced training on Saturday, just a few days ago on the 16th of May, I shared some concepts and also some techniques and also chart patterns. So let us see whether some of those concepts and techniques can be applied to the markets today. So first of all, again, we're going to start off with the US dollar index. Again, this index will show whether the US dollar was strengthening or weakening. So let's say for last week, okay. Let's see. Last week from the 11th of May, which is a Monday, okay, we can see the US dollar strengthening quite a lot, okay. And then on Tuesday, we see the US dollar coming back down. Okay, so we have a higher range and a lower range. And of course, on Wednesday, again, we see the US dollar weakening in the afternoon session and strengthening back in the evening session. Okay, so this bullish move on Wednesday extended to Tuesday to Thursday and also to Friday. So on Thursday and Friday, the US dollar was still bullish, okay, but it was in a sideways or consolidating bullish range. And as of last Friday, the US dollar ended stronger, okay, closed stronger towards the evening session. So as of this morning, the US dollar just slightly weak, okay, going down about 10 points, okay, not much yet. So just going down 10 points and still within this trading range. So let us have a look at the UK pound. First of all, when you look at the UK pound, whether from a 1 hour charts or even a 4 hour charts, we can see that clearly that the UK pound was bearish ever since it touched a high of 1.2643 on the 30th of April, and this particular high was also the daily high reached on the 14th of April. Okay, so it formed a very strong resistance, it formed a double top, and it started to reverse back on the H1 time frame. Okay, so that was the first trigger of reversal, starting to go down. Okay, so starts to go down and then it went sideways for a while, and only until last Monday, it formed another chart pattern here, which I call the bridge. And towards the afternoon session, as the volume is rising, it starts to move down. Okay, so from a high of 1.2430 on a Monday, it went all the way down Monday, Tuesday. Okay, so roughly, of course, if we draw it on the H4, it looks nicer. But of course, in the H1, we also analyzed the hourly candles in detail. So Monday was bearish, Tuesday was going down, Wednesday was going down, Thursday was going down, and also last Friday, it was going down. Okay, so from a high of 1.2430, okay, just about here, okay, here. Okay, it closes down on Friday, last Friday, at 1.2101. Okay, moving down a total of 330 pips. Okay, so this was the macro move, I would say, for the whole of the week. But again, the trigger came from analyzing the H1 charts, H1 candles, and entering very early as the first bearish move came. Okay, then extends all the way. Even on this Tuesday and Wednesday, there are signs that you could be trading a certain number of pips up first. For example, this 80 pip move up before it came down again. Okay, so last Friday again, we can see that the US dollar was trading on a bullish range. Okay, it only dropped at this candle 1500. Plus 5 is 20, which is 8 p.m. local Singapore time. The US dollar weakened. So did we see any rise in the, nope, yeah, we did see the UK pound trying to push up a little bit, just went up about 35 pips as the US dollar um, weakened within that bullish range. So we can see the UK pound having a mild retracement of about 43 pips before continuing its bearish move. Okay, so again, understanding the behavior, the sentiment, and the news, if any, helps you to determine whether the direction is generally still bearish or bullish, and roughly how far it can go. Okay, so that was the movement of the UK pound and the US dollar. Euro dollar is relatively stable. It's not as weak as the UK pound. Last Friday, we can see that, or actually before last Friday, for the whole of the week, we can see on Monday the euro weakening, and then on Tuesday the euro strengthening again. Okay, so we have this one Monday going down, then we have Tuesday. Okay, Tuesday goes up again. Wednesday it goes up and then it comes down, that means it strengthened and then it weakened back further, but this was the resistance, came back down, found a support, and on last Friday it was mostly bullish. Okay, so but it was just within a quite a narrow range of 50 pips up and down. Okay, so again, not no particular excitement for the euro dollar on last Friday. Okay, so moving on to gold prices. Yeah, gold has been bullish for some time. As recent as 11th of May, we can see that it has formed some support on the 1 hour candles, and as it moves up, it finds resistance over here. Okay, but every time it found a certain resistance after testing it for a while, during the key moments when the volume is rising, it is always bullish. Okay, goes up. Okay, so goes up from here, and then it finds another resistance here. Okay, so when it found resistance here, it did go up again, and most importantly, after it went up, it didn't immediately go up. It went sideways first, but more importantly, as it's moving up and breaking through this resistance at the top, it did come down first, but it didn't penetrate this support below. So it just consolidates for a bit longer, and then it starts to move up again. Okay, so yeah, this has been the move and direction for gold for the since last Monday. But of course, the real bullish move in the macro picture started way before 11th of May. It started as early as the 1st of May. Okay, and also before that. Okay, so on the 1st of May, it was just trading at about 1,672. Since then, of course, we can see the gold prices bouncing up. Okay, so again, I would say very nice chart patterns and very beautiful structures being formed to determine the bullish move. Okay, and even on the daily chart, for those who follow my videos last week and the week before, we were looking at the gold prices on the daily chart, forming a triangle and squeezing into it. And of course, once it starts to squeeze into a tight spot, it will usually need to break up or break down. Okay, to a large extent. So in this case, it moves up. Okay, so yeah, it moves up here. This one was at 1,714, and as of this morning, it's gone up about 48 US dollars. Okay, so there's a few approaches we can use to analyze and trade the markets. So currently, of course, I think last week also, during when I analyzed the gold charts, if it does break up, I was mentioning it can go up to a next high of 1,760, and here it is, 1,760. Okay, so it has sort of hit the mark in terms of the bullish move for the recent cycle. So you have to be very careful. It could retrace back a little bit before going sideways or even going higher, so we got to watch out later. So last Friday's movement for gold, it was well supported at this price. Okay, 1,729, and it was having a resistance. Okay, it was having a resistance. Initially it was this narrow resistance as it traded within that range, 1733. However, towards the evening at about, this is at 1500 a plus 520, which is 8 p.m. local Singapore time, it starts to move up from 1732 all the way to 1751. Okay, sorry, let me see, 1732 all the way to 1751 US dollars. Okay, so this was a 19 US dollar move up. And this morning, as mentioned just now, Mr. Jerome Powell commented a few things during an interview, and we can see gold prices actually started to move up at about 2 plus 5 7 a.m. this morning, Singapore and Malaysia time. So from 1746 it went up about 17 US dollars to 1763. Okay, so again, currently it's testing the high achieved way back in 2012, and if it does go a bit higher, possibly it can reach a short-term target price of 1792. Okay, but whether you want to take a buy or sell trade from this kind of price, you got to analyze the 1 hour charts again, the chart patterns and the sentiment when the volume is rising and moving, possibly later on in the afternoon and towards the evening. Okay, so yeah, oil prices are still very much bullish ever since it touched a low of $9.74 over here. Okay, here $9.78 also, way back on the 21st of April. Okay, so it has staged a very strong recovery all the way until the current price of 30 US dollars. Okay, so this is the US West Texas oil. These are the spot prices. So again, US oil prices has also reached a recent high. At the most, maybe it just have some strength to go a little bit more. So currently it's at the, I would say it's at a bullish price stretch, so you got to be careful about buying in case you're buying at the tip, at the high. Okay, so watch out for possibly some retracement, and also analyzing again the microcycles before you decide where the prices are going to go for the next 2 to 4 hours, and hopefully those entry prices are maybe a reversal, a point of reversal, or even a point of the next push up. Okay, so S&P 500 has been quite slow but steadily moving up again. Okay, for the last few days. Okay, so from a low of 2,770 points, it has touched a high of about 2,888 points. Okay, so yeah, for UK pound, possibly we can see some sideways consolidation for now before it decides to go up or down. Currently this morning it closed the gap, and it is technically still on a bearish move technically. Okay, but again, this is just on the H4 and also D1. It shows it's still bearish, so you got to look back on the H1 to possibly catch some retracement moves, or possibly also the next trigger the beginning of a move down or even a move up. Okay, so you got to watch the markets later on in the afternoon, 2 to 4 p.m. and also 7 to 9 p.m. Okay, there is a high chance you'll probably just come back to this previous low, 1.2080 levels. Hopefully we'll just consolidate and go sideways for a while. Okay, consolidate and go sideways for a while before deciding whether to test this line again, okay, up here, or break through this and go down further. Okay, so I foresee that it should be going sideways first for now. Okay, so okay guys, that is the analysis for today. So please stay tuned and watch the videos every day, and I hope that you guys start to make better sense of the markets. I hope you guys have a good trading day today, and I'll see you again tomorrow. Thank you very much.